name is Ahmed Idris, born in Bashar of district in Wase local government area of Plateau State, to the family of late Idris Isa, and then HoR, my mother, born in 1st July 1964, and I had my primary school in Bashar. From there I went to government secondary school in Bar in present Bokos local government area. I did my Form 1 to part of my Form 2. From there I got transferred to government secondary school Dengi, where I had my first level school certificate GC. From there I got admission into Polytechnic Bariki. I did civil engineering, and I started working experience first as a teacher with Bauchi Ministry of Education as on contract, and later on got appointment with College Education Gindi, where I served as technical officer up to the position of director physical planning, and I also was opportunity to head or to serve as a director of works of College Education Gindi. And in 2005, His Excellency Governor Joshua Daddy found me worthy and gave me an appointment to serve as Executive Secretary, Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board. And my journey into political life started in 2007, where I got elected as member House of Representatives. From 2007 to date, I have the grace of God with the Liver people of Wase, serving as a member in the House of Representatives. First, luckily enough, because possibly of the way manner I was brought up, it made me a struggling person. I started getting into activism in terms of other side attractions apart from the work I was doing. I would say I was almost an activist. While in school, I was president Civil Engineering Association for Kaduna Polytechnic. I was Secretary General Engineering Association Kaduna Polytechnic. That means the entirety of the. And then I was president too of Gamji Club. Apart from that, maybe the person that trained me or the people that trained me are community-based. They are in terms of service oriented to people. So I also got my own point of interest from what they were doing. But like every politician would say, my people called me to serve. So I was also called to serve. Well, it has been very fine. Fine in the sense that I just mentioned to you about the other aspect of its doing activism. I was also in the negotiating council of the Plateau State. I was the chairman, non-academic staff union, and of Plateau State. I served my own union at the college education. I was the first chairman of joint academic and non-academic union of tertiary institutions of Plateau State, then including Nasarawa, the 5 tertiary institutions. Though a non-academic, but I was, by the grace of God, leading, including the academicians, in whatever activism and negotiation for the welfare of our co-workers. It has been very, very, very nice, excellent, because by the grace of God, I would say in all the areas I have served, I have left a very good footprint. And to this moment, I would say to God be the glory. God has given us the opportunity, coming in as an honorary member from opposition, today to almost the apex in the Green Chambers as Deputy Speaker number 2. What else? What kind of success? What success do you want to record? Maybe if you know the community I'm coming from 12 years back, you will understand why I will have gotten the interest. It's a rural base where you cannot get drinking water, no good access road, no good education in terms of school provision. And then with the opportunity God has given you, what else can you do rather than giving back to society for the little you have gotten? And I think that is the passion that drove me into the politics, and that's what is keeping me. What do I do to make my people better? What do I do to improve the life of my own people in terms of infrastructure, educational, health-wise, whatever you think of that a modern person and any other person living in an urban area should have. I think we all deserve it. We are all equal before God. God created us and decided for whatever reason to keep us where we are. But I think that we should have equal opportunity in terms of governance, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of economic empowerment, and that's the reason why I think I'm into it. Well, like I did mention in the earlier question, that for the fact that I'm coming from a small village called community called Basha, does not take any away in terms of difference from the person who is from just north. Maybe because of the city capital. And for us to have equal opportunity, for us to create balance in the society so that it will reduce the movement of the people from the agrarian, semi-aryan, rural area into the urban city. What you do now first is to improve the facilities around, make it look like any other community. Just like when you go around the world, that is what you see. There is nothing called village. Maybe what you qualify is urban and semi-urban in most areas. And I think we deserve that kind of living. Every community, every Nigerian deserves a right to good education, right to good access, right to good health care. And that is the reason why I thought in the balance of the equation, in the distribution of our own common resources, what is given to us should be properly situated and utilized for the benefit of our people. And that's exactly what we are doing. Well, again and again, I would say I've spent my good part of my life now in the green chambers of the National Assembly. My passion is to see good governance in Nigeria, good laws delivered so that all of us would be happy at the end of the day. And my only determination is to ensure and see that the best is given to all Nigerians. And that cannot be achieved without good legislators. So my passion is to remain in that green chambers, if God permits. Well, I am humbled by the grace of God of what He has showed upon me. Nothing in terms of what is credentials. It is not by money, it is not by power, it is not by intellect, but by His grace. So first I give glory to Him, and I want to thank Him immensely for what He has done to me. And I give glory also and my gratitude to my people and constituents who has sustained my coming into Green Chambers, and for other people to see that small boy from that small community, from that small village, that he has a potential to deliver and add value to Nigerian population. So what is in me is I am humble, and I think I give my gratitude to God and I give my gratitude to my people, and I want to remain humble. Nothing special. I'm not special, nobody is special, but it is just by the grace of God we have found ourselves where we are. Well, the secret to others is what I have said. I was brought up from a community that maybe growing up, the highest person we had in the civil service could be referred to as a police officer. Maybe not, I do not think he exceeded beyond inspector. And again, as a civil engineering graduate, 1986, I believe then the certificate was still valid in terms of having good opportunity. I couldn't get even opportunity. That was why my first call was I had to start with teaching. It tells you that opportunities were for few. It tells you that a lot of skillness that you find was a result of possibly if I would find bad governance. And I thought we need to position ourselves properly. We need to find that space or window for everybody. That gave me the determination. And when I see the poverty ravaging our people, because of possibly our own disadvantaged position. If you don't have anybody in governance, if you don't have anybody in power, you have less opportunity, and I do not think that is right. So first is to open the window, create that environment for them to feel also they are Nigerians, and to take the advantage of what God has blessed on us. This is possibly what I thought we should do. And my community is not different from Chakwen. Maybe it's not different from the Mupun axis or any other parts of Plateau State. And I think all of us suffer from one inadequacies for the other. It is about possibly the advantage position people have gotten, and I do not think that is right. So my passion was first to find myself in federal character, and serving in federal character means creating equal opportunity for every Nigerian. And that is why I will tell you that there is no tribe, no community in Plateau State that I will not point to say, this is the person I have helped. And beyond Plateau State, I can tell you sincerely, there is no part of Nigeria I have not helped. I run a very open, sincere, honest, and because of that service that I rendered while I was chairman, federal character in the House of Representatives twice, that is possibly what my other colleagues saw also in me, that I could be a fair leader, that I could also be a just leader, and that is the reason why I thought I could also earn their own confidence. Well, my advice to those who want leadership or governance, first to have the fear of God, to treat people with equal opportunities, not to place their own personal interests above the state or above the people. If we have that, you have the fear of God, you have fairness in that leader, we will have a peaceful and prosperous society. And maybe to collaborate also to all stakeholders and ensure if they get, as you know, that what they are going to do is in the interest of the entirety of the state. This is what my own charge would be to them. If you don't have a fearful person in terms of fearing that of his own creator, I think you will have a terror, and we do not want terror in our society. We want democracy, but we want democracy that can create equal opportunity for all other persons. To the youth, they should shine their eyes. Look at the people who will help them, who will make them grow, who will create enable an environment for them that tomorrow they should know that the opportunity is for them, and then take the advantage to learn governance also closely, so that if God favors them to be there, it will be easy for them to ride. The best I do is reading. I love reading my books, and then maybe exchanging visits or paying visits, honoring those I feel that deserve. Those I mean that deserve, my brothers, my political friends, and people that you could say the less privileged too. First, to appreciate those who put that kind of platform. It will, I believe, if there's competition to do good. I didn't get any, I believe, out of competition because I didn't know of this. I know of their own existence. But when standards are set and people are encouraged as you deliver, I believe it will encourage more people to put in their best to the society. I want to thank the organizers first for what they have done and encourage them to continue. And to those who have earned before me and those who will earn after me, that should be a source of encouragement for them to give in their best in tons of millions for whatever they have done that deserve them to be there. So I'm grateful and grateful to God.
Thank you very much, sir. You're best welcome to the interview.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Grateful. Thank you.